Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv / the Xisuma. Also streaming on TikTok. And possibly right now on YouTube on your VOD on the second channel. Let's jump into Hermitcraft. It's not been too long since I last streamed because we did Phasmo last night. Had a great time playing that game. Gonna have a great time on Hermitcraft today. We're gonna try and beat our PB. That's taking a bit of time to load in, probably because there's music playing. Oh, this means someone's probably running it right now. Ah. Oh yeah, my camera account is also on the server for a project we're going to do later today. I'm not really sure if I need it logged in right now. Go ahead and disconnect that. Welcome to the peeps tuning in. LJ, Enderwolf, J-Mac, Karen Cake, Risk of Tea, Wildlife Efo, Miraculous. Welcome, welcome peeps. Apparently Rem beat our score. I'm not too happy about it. Wow, by 7. By 7, crazy. Now, I won't ask if someone is running Metro Mayhem right now, because if XB or Joe responds by saying yes, we have slowed them down, which we do not want to be responsible for. Also, if the rap is not playing, doesn't that mean it's the beginning of the... Hello, name tag. Oh, let's watch Joe go. How's Joe doing with his scores? 12 and 3. Yo, Joe's gonna catch me up. I can feel it. Where's that name tag again? It was past that section. Somewhere around here we should see him again. There he goes, looking good. Going on the right instead of the left. I guess this is what we're doing now. We're watching someone else run. Go for the hop. Oh, hit the water. Let's see if Joe takes the hard jump here. Oh, he got it. Nice. It's like everyone knows the route now. That little bump of your head right there, that's the technique we got to adopt. Got to get that into our game. Alright, Joe, you're now listening to Joe. Interesting, different route there. Everyone's picked up all the shortcuts. Alright. Going for the hard one. Oh, and then taking... That's a smart idea. You would have to wait for the TNT, though. Except it appears that that did not set off the TNT. Maybe it's out of TNT. It's a possibility. Hey, we're learning some things for our run. Oh, Joe knows all the way. However, there, I think you're supposed to jump from this top block. I watched Efo's run on this. Man, he was so elegant with every little moment. J-Max's render distance question mark. What about it? Oh, FreeCam doesn't render the TNT. Let's see. I see what's going on there. Alright, we might not hear the music. I don't think we're going to hear it. So this bit has been worrying me, because in the past I got it pretty good. And then I've become pretty awful at this jump recently. Joe's struggling with it. He's doing what I do. I think he's taking that jump way too quick. Okay, going for the TNT one. This one, again. It's these two jumps are like... where my runs fall apart most of the time. Oh, he's going all the way off the edge. Interesting. Oh, right. His name is Mumbo Jumbo. Interesting. Going the long way around. It's kinda. Yeah, I'm not so sure about doing that jump in there. I think Joe's gonna get a good time here. Why, hello there.
Howdy, X.
Good.
Let's see. 12-16, so not quite a personal best.
Oh yeah, 12-16, not quite. What was your score? I forgot. I looked it up a second ago.
12-3.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm down to
Yeah.
11-27, but it's rough trying to get it right every single time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely still practicing and learning, but I'm improving over time.
Nice, nice.
Were you going to do a run?
I was, if you don't mind me jumping in and doing one.
Yeah, do you mind if I free cam you?
Yeah, go for it. I was literally just watching you do the run. It's
Oh,
kinda funny.
excellent. I'm going to grab a steak real quick, and then I'll switch to free cam.
Oh, I've still got pizza from last time. Oh, there's loads of honey bottles here now. Wow, okay.
Oh, yeah, plenty of those.
How many times has this thing been ran? Has,
I don't know. I don't know if Impulse has a counter.
If he does or he doesn't, I think the amount of honey bottles there might be an indicator.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Okay, right. I've got to take off my armor. And then juice up. Have you been juicing?
Yeah, with the honey.
It's just like
I'm not
decked
sure how
out
much it
all over
helps.
again.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it helps. I don't actually know the mechanics well enough.
Well, I drink one, and if I remember it correctly, your saturation meter can actually go up quite a ways if you drink a few of them. And then that gets drained when you heal and you sprint and stuff. So I imagine drinking a few bottles would actually help you a fair bit.
Do you know, like, how many you would have to drink if you were already at full shanks?
I don't know. You could look it up on the wiki. I would guess
Yeah.
about 4 bottles.
4 bottles. Got it.
I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to give it a try. Yo, Finn Real Wiss, thanks so much for 45 months. Appreciate it, my dude. Thanks for supporting the channel. All right, I'm going to give this a run, Joe. Wish me luck.
Good luck, X. You can do it.
No, that's the wrong button. Actually, no, it's not. Okay. First run of the day. Here we go. Jump, 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 jump. Got to remember all the bits. It'll come back to me. Oh, that's poor. That's poor. It's poor again. It'll come back to me, people. Look for the middle. The middle's open. Woo! Okay. Get these jumps in. Went a bit too far. That's okay. That's okay. I'm rusty. It's been 2 days. It's like I'm brand new again. Look at that. Good jumping technique there. Not so much at the end. That was so dumb. What I just did was just so dumb. I had the timing right. I question myself. Okay, I'm getting a lot of the little simple things a bit today. Should be interesting if we get a good score because I probably don't deserve it so far. Okay, managed to avoid a bunch of stuff there. I'm not going to look for the shortcut unless it like pops out. Unless I notice it before I really know what I'm doing. Okay, and then here, straight through the gap. Very nice. Dodge the obstacles. And then try and get the timing here a little better than we've been doing lately. This feels strong. That was strong. And along we go. No point using the beds really anymore, is there? Okay, we're going to go on the left. And then we've got to get our jumping technique. Yeah, totally out of whack there, wasn't I? And that's the end of my run.
Oh.
Those slimes, man.
Are you gonna
Those slimes.
Yeah, are you gonna reset or are you gonna continue that run?
If you don't mind, I'll reset. But if I fail again, I'm gonna pass it up to you. I don't want to take up all this time.
That's fair.
I'm a little rusty. Does the music
Yeah,
not
go for
stop?
No, it doesn't, which it really threw me. I was thinking the resetting wasn't working, but you can tell
Right.
because the fence is back up.
Got ya. Okay, I'm gonna juice up and go back in then.
Alrighty, good luck, X.
Storm Serginar, thank you so much for 6 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Let's hope we do a little better this time. Aberdeen says to take a deep breath. I don't feel particularly tense. I just feel rusty. Like, it takes me a few runs to get in the groove, you know? This is also, like, pretty much my first time playing Minecraft today, so all of, like, the 3D space movement You know, my brain just takes a little moment to adjust and, like, catch up with itself, if that makes sense. Keep going, keep going. Otherwise I'm just going to make a meal of this. Starting over and over again, you know. Who knows? There's a bunch of stuff that I could do better for a personal best. So it makes sense just to keep running, because the other stuff might work out. Plus, you always get to learn. That was very nice. Get to keep developing your feel for the run. And that was really good through that part there, so... Some bad bits, some good bits. This bit here was slowly getting better at. Okay, that was nice. Didn't hit as many obstacles. Not bad through there. Oh, I feel like we're whizzing through here. Like, I'm not sure you can go any faster than usual, but it felt faster. Alright, let's see how we do with the slimes. That's better. That's the better way to jump for it. Okay, so we're going to be on the right, which is the side I like to start on. Okay, I'm going to wait for it and then go. Yep, didn't quite get the time in there correct. Oh boy, I didn't... Nah, not feeling it today. Strange. Last time I did that, like, I got a real good feel for it. And I was all confident, but then... I think that was like the last time I ran it, so it feels a bit rusty again, getting the timing. Whew! Oh, almost. Ah! Failed on the last jump. Oh. Okay, reset, reset. Nice. This bit here. Oh, I just realized Joe's probably watching me. Right, he said he was going to free cam it. We've probably got eyes in the sky. Nice. Oh, I had a feeling we failed that one. That's okay, though. Very fast through here. Okay. Gonna do the little drop down. Bounce the heads. Okay, and then we're going to go up the stairs with the sprint. And it didn't work. I hadn't started sprinting yet. That's an important part of that. Okay, here we're going to go for it. Nope. I should probably just go over here. Yikes. Go for it. Woo! We're still in this. We're still in this. I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. Okay, looking... kind of messed that bit up a bit. Oh! We're hearing the record way too soon, right? Way too soon. Why would that trigger when I'm all the way back here? And then it goes again. Oh, it's a chicken! It's a chicken setting it off. Right, I should be in swim mode. Okay, so this bit... Oh, took my time. Right, if we can get the next one, I think we'll be okay. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, oh, why can I not get this? No, I keep going off the block. Oh. It's so annoying, man. It's so annoying. There we go. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. I got one extra jump in at the end. Nice. Took advantage of that, I guess. Oh, I am absolutely useless. I've not got it today. I've not got it, have I? Not got it. Oh dear.
Hey, X.
Hi.
Good attempt.
You know, it can fall apart in a moment. Just one jump, you can't get it over and over again, your run's done for.
That TNT one, I will say, I found if I don't make the... So I do that as a running jump where I, like, hop up 2 steps of the pyramid, then jump across. So that way, like, I maintain my momentum when I come in. I'm hopping up the steps of the pyramid on a diagonal and then straight out. You know what I mean? And if I don't make the jump on the first try, I go back down a few steps just to get the timing and the diagonal and everything right.
Yeah.
Because, like, trying to do that from a standing start is really rough.
I feel like I had better luck with doing the standing start. The problem is when you're practicing, you slow down, you get in position, you do the little jump, and you get the timing right. When I'm in race mode and you've only got one shot at it, I just find all of a sudden that jump becomes awkward. I'll get the hang of it eventually.
Well, that's the thing, though, is when I'm in race mode, I'm continuing my motion from the previous room. And that's why practicing the multi-hop...
I get what you're saying. The deal is, so if you're in line with the block, like if you start here and the block is directly in front of you, like the jump is technically shorter than if you come around the corner, because then you're sort of jostling, getting into position and jumping from a diagonal. Does that make sense? So I like to cut out the diagonal is what I'm getting at. But then you need to focus a little more. I don't know. I'll keep practicing. I'll get it eventually.
Are you streaming just out of curiosity, or are you just hanging out?
I am. I know. I'm streaming, and I'm actually going to head over to your place because I'm going to do some more pixel art stuff. So feel free to run this thing as much as you want. Maybe I'll come back later when it's
awesome. Yeah, I'd love to get back on the first page, but I'm really excited that you're using that pixel art area. So
yeah. I'm gonna go put over some Pokemon, I think.
Ooh.
And then I had some more Mario art to add to it.
Awesome. And feel free to check out the inside of the museum. I've got a bit of the radio waves exhibit and the visible light exhibit in, and it's actually pretty visually impressive on the visible light exhibit.
Okay.
It looks pretty cool.
I'll check that out. Right, I'm going to head over there now then. I'm just going to grab my stuff and yeah, head over there. So, good luck with the run.
Cool. Catch you later.
See ya, Joe. Yeah, let's head over there then. We did a run. It was rusty. I probably need to get a little settled in. And then do all this. See, the other day when we were with Scar, I kind of like really got into the groove. But then when we came to actually do our runs right at the very end, kind of fell apart for me. I definitely have like a rise and fall. I don't just jump in and do well. I need to get going, and then there's like a bit in the middle where you're probably going to do your best, and then it starts to taper off. Keep doing the runs, and not much else happens. Let's go for another portal. Let's turn on some music as well. Let's get some music up in here. New Rune Realms record. I'm not sure I actually got to listen to it yet, because my streams have been without music as of late. So, Billman68, thank you for 102 months. We also got Ellie MICU here for 6 months. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Need to warm up the finger a bit, says Amadin. Yeah, something like that. It's like the whole nervous system, your whole, like, response to the pressure and getting the timings right. It just needs a little warm-up time. Because I'm an old man. Oh. Alright, let's head towards Joe's area, shall we? Will I ever play my own music on stream? If I get enough of it to where it'll last the whole stream without, like, going through songs again, which there probably is enough of that now. Maybe, but I don't know. It just feels like my own music is going to engage my brain quite a bit, and that's like another distraction. I kind of want to listen to stuff that's a bit more backgroundy. He said Eli, right? He's he did it. Oh my god! Finally! Smokey says you just Minecraft first. Yeah, just get used to it for a little bit. Oh, I need to sit down. I need to rest a little bit, I think. Do the shortcuts in the water area actually save that much time? It's debatable, right? But I think they do. It seems to be that, you know, some of the tryhards on the server are figuring this stuff out. Maybe they're like watching the VODs back and like properly assessing it. Didn't Joe say to go into the museum and check out some of the stuff here? What's this? Resistors. I mean, this stuff looks cool. But I don't know what the bits are we were supposed to check out. Chat, this is where you save me. This is where you tell me what's up, right? Where are my Hermitcraft nerds that know everything? Yeah, this place is looking wild. Maybe this is what he was talking about. Ooh, this looks so cool. I feel like the iron golems are like free range around here, aren't they? Yo, what's this? What's this? Hey, where's my zoom key? Oh my god, that is such a weird sight. That is the weirdest sight I've ever seen. What is this? What is this even? It's like a villager sleeping party. Oh my god, that's so strange. You know, like there's interesting things you can make in this game. Like if you spam beds and let the villagers sleep in them, it looks really strange. Especially how they're not like positioned the same each time. This amuses me too much. It's a Beacon X, nothing weird at all. What, the exhibition? I didn't think Joe said it was weird. He said it was something to check out. Anyone know then? I guess maybe not. Maybe we don't know. Thought y'all were Hermitcraft pros and stuff, you know? Just got here. What are you looking at for in Joe's base? I can probably direct you to it. He told us to go and check out something in the museum that he just built. He said it looked really cool and that we should go check it out. So he came over here and I don't know what it is. Because there's lots of cool stuff, right? Ah, okay, there's a bed here and there's probably loads of wool. It was just a villager beacon. Didn't you know they added them to the game? Oh, yeah. When did they add that, then? In the derp update. Oh, now we've got loads of mobs here, and it's going to be the creepers that get left behind. You absolute sucker. Take that. You loved my recent episode showcasing the gallery. Glad you enjoyed it, my dude. I enjoyed making it. Yo, Bean McNee, thank you ever so much for the Prime subscription. Appreciate you using that on me. Thanks for supporting the channel. I hope you're going to be entertained today. Peeps, we're going to do some pixel art, right? And I've come over here with only a vague resemblance of a plan, which involves, like, let's get a decent amount done today. Okay, like, who in the chat likes Pokemon? Okay. I'm not like a big Pokemon nerd. You know, the whole thing with the rings and the one ring to all, not really my cup of tea. But, you know, a lot of you like Pokemon. So I thought that we could do some pixel art of Lord Vader and Captain Picard. You know? Everybody likes Pokemon. Random Anxious Girl says, I used to be really nerdy and have so much statistics on different Hermitcraft things, but actually haven't done so in ages, which is sad. Stats are cool, right? I like stats and statistics. Moogles are better, but they're cute. Moogle would be... We've got to put something in for Final Fantasy, if we didn't already. Yeah, we put the wizard thing in. We got the Bubble, we got the Zelda. Today we're going to put in some Pokemon. Now, I've got a big Pikachu face. I've got Bulbasaur, Charizard, and Squirtle. See, look at me, Pokemon nerd. I remember their names. And then I got the Star, the Flower, and the Mushroom Head from Mario, which I think will look really cool in here. So, where do we start, though? I think we just go over here to this spot and try and put it in on the corner. I think I might start with Charizard, because Charizard's like a little leaned over. So Squirtle, to be fair. But we'll do Charizard. Charizard's going to be grey, dark grey wall. A few pieces of white. How are we doing this again? Is this actual... This is full-on wall blocks. We decided against carpet. Apparently Joe... Yeah, look at that. Joe finished, or has almost finished, the glass up there, which is absolutely insane. That is mental. Yeah, so we went and made all the carpets and then changed our mind, which is typical. Absolutely typical. There's also a bit of red on the tail here, which is going to be fun. I found this quite therapeutic to do last time. It just occurred to me, this is kind of like painting books, which they do for adults. So, like, filling in the colors on the outlines is like an activity for kids, but, like, anyone can do that, and it can just be, like, a nice, simple activity to sort of free up your mind and just relax a little bit. This feels like that in a way. Like, we're just here to, like, chill and relax and do the pixel art, you know? As for these other blocks right here, I don't know why white terracotta is here. It's gonna be wall blocks only, because I impose those rules upon myself, you know. Sand shrews are the goats. I thought sand shrews were sand shrews and goats were goats. I must be mistaken. Ha 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 ha! So funny. Do we have any like spacing out rules? Oh, not that anyone would notice or ever care. Let's go, like, 1... I've got this weird... I'm seeing, like, another line here that's, like, over a bit from that. Okay, 1, 2... It's hard to see. Like, 1, 2, 3... And how much space have we got between other ones? Probably about 4 blocks there. Right, so let's say we go with 4 blocks. Then the top of Charizard would be somewhere around here. And then we want to go figure out where the side will be. Like 4 blocks down, and then we've got a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the beginning of a 3. So if I come back to somewhere over here and go 1, 2, 3, that's going to be plenty of space for the rest of this, I think. Yeah, I think we could probably go a little closer, but we won't push it. We won't push it. We'll go like 1 block closer. All right, and now that we got in the first pixels, everything else will be smooth. Trust me. There's going to be 0 mistakes after here. I haven't seen you click with another hermit since Biffa. Are you mostly interested in solo content, says Mamo Marty? I've recorded with plenty other hermits and clicked with them plenty fine. So, you know, although Biffa will always be a great friend, like, I feel like your question is a bit... I don't know what the word is. Suggestive? I guess I don't feel that way. I feel like there's plenty of other hermits I've had a great time with on here. X, I'm downloading Phasmo right now. Any tips? Just take it easy. Just have fun. Embrace the scares. Don't multitask like I do. Play it in the dark. Get sucked in. You know, don't have a video on the side or something else you're doing. Just get engrossed. Otherwise, we're gonna lose the joy of enjoying stuff if we keep multitasking. Okay, this is the shape of Charizard, by the way. Baby Charizard. Is it called Charizard when it's the smallest one? Actually, yeah. No, it might not be. Isn't Charizard the big one? So, I said Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander was one. Okay, Charmander, yeah. Charmeleon in the middle, right? Okay, so we got Charmander, then Squirtle might be the big one. I don't know. It was a long time ago that I played with Pokemon cards. I'm talking like over 25 years ago. When they first came out. At least here in the UK and America. So Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. Squirtle is also the starter. That's good. Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise. Yes. And then what was the other one? Bulbasaur. I'm going to go back to this side over here. We'll try and get like the outline to link back just to make sure I haven't made a mistake somewhere. When you make a mistake and then you end up going back over what you've done, it's like, so annoying. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur. Yeah, I remember Venusaur. Okay. Cool, we're doing our Pokemon names today, I guess. Name that Pokemon with X. Except you name it, because I can't. Okay, then we've got another shape down here to do. And then 3 at the bottom. And we're going to run out of wool. I may have underprepared for this activity. Yeah, that's all I brought. Who's that Pokemon, says Maddie. Who's that Pokemon? Anyway, we're going to have plenty of time to talk and waffle, so if any of y'all want to drop questions, Q&A, or you got a topic, something you want to talk about, feel free to drop one in the chat. Yo, Bell Steven is here with the gifted subs. That's so cool. Thank you, Bell Steven. If you get gifted a sub, it gives you access to our community. You can hook up your Twitch account to our Discord server and to our Minecraft server as well. James Zeph, Mirademus, Pure Physicist, B7OL9 Faju Free. That rolls off the tongue. Windfighter42, be sure to say thanks in the chat. You reminded me, I had an idea and I forgot to ask my mods. So if any mods are around, I was thinking that maybe rather than doing like tour streams on the server, every time we do a Minecraft stream, we have a segment where we pop into the Let's Play Minecraft Together server and just look at like one person's thing. So every time someone's got something cool they want to show, like then we can just pop in. And considering how frequently I stream Hermitcraft, that means we could have like a little 5 to 10 minute segment, like really frequently. And then when I talk about things like subscribing gets you on the server, you can literally go and see the server, right? Now here's where I had a slight moment of panic because I thought this was wrong, but it's actually correct. It's actually 100% correct. Brilliant. I see Heart Gamer in chat with the big eyes. If you want to poke, let me. Do you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. I won't be lazy. Let me poke. I see rainbows around. Maybe Rainbow will be able to. Anyway, I'll see if we can get something sorted today. I really wish I had thought about that a little bit sooner. But I've been super busy. Like, I made I made some plans that then relied on other people, and then that meant lots of waiting around. And so I've just had a bit of a waiting around. Okay, now I get all this stuff that I need to do done, and then it's like, oh, I can squeeze in a live stream. Let's go. I've had no time to sit and think. It's one of those things in life. Actually, there you go. Here's a talky topic, like expectations and disappointment. Perfect little lesson, because I had some of that today. I'll explain. So, Rainbow, you're around, but are you watching the stream? So we're gonna end up talking about two different things while I'm playing computer game, doing pixel art, and reading my chat. Multitasking, just brilliant, isn't it? Let's put a pin in it. Let's wait for Rainbow. Now I'm going to need loads of orange wool. I think we'll take out all the black in the middle. I love doing this. This is super therapeutic, this project. I think in the future I'd like to find a way to revisit this, but for the pixel art to like be an art piece of my own creation, like from the ground up. I don't know what that would be, but that would also be a cool part of it. I have high expectations for myself all the time, and I always disappoint myself. Heart Gamer, that is a super interesting take. I have always looked at that lesson at like expectations of other people and not expectations of myself. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I am, as some of you have probably figured out, I am very like disciplined or self-motivated. I don't know what way you want to frame it, but I am very like, here's the thing I'm gonna do, and I stick to it. It's like I program myself or something, right? Like I write the code and then I execute. That might be like the flip side of that. That might be like me not letting myself, I don't know what it is, but like it feels like for me, I don't have much to say on how that flips because of how I operate. I'm just always kind of like in this mode of like, here's what I'm going to do, and then I do it. You just opened it. Okay, Rainbow. So I was saying that we had some gifted subs. I mentioned the Let's Play Minecraft Together server. And I remembered I had this idea that maybe rather than doing tour streams on the server, and I'm not saying we wouldn't do that again, just that what if we had like a regular section, like a place on the server to go visit, to show what people have been up to, and like we had that document where there's a list of stuff to go look at. Whenever I'm streaming Minecraft, if it's like a snapshot thing or I'm on Hermitcraft, I could come over and do a little segment, maybe like halfway through, where we just go look at what someone's been up to. So that way it's like, rather than one tour event, it's like a routine thing where whatever people have been working on, they'll get like a little 5 to 10 minute showcase in the middle of a stream like this. I can literally come on today and just like, you know, check out what someone's been up to for 5 minutes, right? And it was something I was going to mention to you, and I just forgot, and then I mentioned it in stream, and I thought, well, we could ask and see what you thought of that. But yeah, if you want me to do something like that, I think that might be a really cool way to do it, because then it becomes a little bit more regular, and people can actually see it. They come here for Hermitcraft, maybe they subscribe, and they're not bothered about the other server, but then they see it, and they're like, oh my god, it's full of, like, amazingness. And then maybe they join. Alright, Charizard. Nope. Nope, I was literally, as I was saying it, I was thinking, get the right name. Charmander. Alright, Charmander. You're not a Melian or an Charizard. But you're getting coloured in, son. Oh, can you see it? I can see it. I'm not sure I picked up any white wool. Dang it! Wasting time going back and forth. Wasting time, wasting time. So, expectations and disappointment, right? Before we get to that, RD Peak says, could be that the staff set up warp portals so you just need to TP to your house. There could be a few things to check out. Yeah, or I could just teleport straight there, right? Like, the idea is basically to just get on more often. But, like, we don't have to do a whole stream. We could just do a little bit in the middle of another stream. Maybe it doesn't even have to be the same game. Like, I could just... Minecraft's pretty universal at this point. I could just, you know, throw it up halfway through a stream if I want a quick break. Go check out what people have been up to. Anyway, so expectations and disappointment. It is this idea for me that helped me so much with how I would get, like, annoyed with people, but kind of realize, sort of know in the back of my head, like, that's my problem, right? But you kind of get annoyed at other people when, oh, we're going to do this thing, and then no, we changed our minds, we're doing something else, and sometimes that's a small deal, sometimes it's a big deal. Mr. Goo says, who's the most famous person you've ever met? Oh, I just don't even care. Like, I wouldn't even know, because that kind of stuff just doesn't mean much to me. Yeah, so you have an expectation of what's going to happen. You go out with a group of people, and then it turns out people want to do something else, or plans change for whatever reason. Maybe you need to be somewhere at a certain time, and someone else is taking their time. Like, 99% of the time, people ain't trying to ruin your day. And it's just when you have an expectation of like this thing is going to go this way and it goes differently, that's when you get like frustrated and annoyed. And so if you can acknowledge that that happens and you feel that way, it kind of lets you it lets you step back from that and make it not mean as much, right? It's kind of the idea. Heartgamer says, I think my mindset comes from with how hard I am on myself while I can be more understanding with others. I do get frustrated, but it's nowhere to the level I get with myself. Yeah, I wish I could say something on that, but it's not something I experience myself, Heart. Yeah, maybe you just need to learn to kind of give yourself a break, perhaps, with some of that, which can be very difficult to. Never contribute malice to something that could just be as easily explained by incompetence or indifference, says RD Peak. Exactly, that's a good quote that fits it. So like today, I made some plans to do stuff, and it was, to me, it's like, okay, we go here at this time, I can get that done, now I can go do the other thing and the other thing, and then meet up with you later. But I tend to not say that out loud. I tend to not go, this is a concrete plan, I need to be there at that time. It's just the way my brain works. If someone says, see you at 10, I think I'm literally going to see them at 10. And for me, when I say I got to work on this or whatever, it's like I've got to have that thought that pops into my head and says, you know, like, you got to clarify that. And I rarely do. It's really frustrating. So yeah, like ended up going out like an hour and a half later, and then other plans, and then it's just like I was all lined up to do things in a particular way and get all this stuff done, and then it all gets flipped around. But like, it would be easy for the old me to get frustrated at other people that, you know, hey, I thought we were going to be here at this time, I thought we were doing that. And what I've learned is that you got to let go of that stuff, because other people aren't sitting around thinking, let's ruin X's day or something like that, right? Like, that's just not what people do. It's just like communication means they have a different picture of what's going to happen in their head than yours, and from that we get upset with one another sometimes. So I mean, maybe a lot of you out there are just really reasonable people and you don't need to think about that, and it just, of course, X, you know, what else? But like, if you're not, it might help you a little bit, because if you're like me, you end up being annoyed and frustrated when there's maybe not too much reason to, you know? Before I put others before myself, I weigh things out on whether it will just drain me or would I gain something from it in any way. Yes, good way to think it through. I mean, for work off schedules and our schedule most anything, if the schedule changes, I just don't take part in the activity. Granted, I'm autistic, but still. Yeah, but like, can you imagine scheduling some wiggle room? Like, in your mind, it's like, hey, we're doing this thing at this time, but it might not be exactly at that time. And then maybe that'll like give you that kind of like wiggle room to participate and, you know, be a part of whatever's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing some marking out of stuff again. I tell like my mum or family I need to recalibrate, which means I'm probably okay with the change, but allows me to take it in, let my brain settle into the new plan, and if for some reason it actually doesn't work, then I'll come back with more information versus a knee-jerk reaction in the moment. That is it. That is spot on. Erin, am I saying it right? That is spot. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Recalibrate, yeah. And it's good that you communicate that. Dale Watt says, usually if I plan for something like that and that other people aren't doing things on time, I'll just sit there and cry for a bit until things do work out. So if you can eliminate that expectation of it being done on time, you know, if you go into it just, hey, this could go smoothly or it might not, then you kind of give yourself that space to not be upset by it in the end, right? I should really just bring the bed with me. I've got one with me. Ridiculous. How do you cope up and move on from it? Says Riri. You know, it's preparing before. It's developing that mindset to just know things might not go to plan, and that's okay. Once you've got that mindset, like you'll be all right, you know. Okay, I'm measuring up here, and I'm just kind of wondering where we're gonna fit Squirtle in. I think I might. See, I call it Squirtle. Oh my god, I think I might just loosely jot out some blocks. This looks like it might actually be, maybe not. Maybe not. So 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 again, 1. That's going to go up here. So yeah, that bit is correct. We basically need to push everything I built down. So the beginning of this 3 is right in line with that there. Okay, I'm going to build it from this side and just get rid of all of this. In my opinion, bad manners is bad manners. I don't allow people around me to get away with that. I communicate my needs, and if not, I live up to them to get on and move on, says AC Tuck. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. What I'm talking about is like finding that level of like responsibility on your ends. You know, if you do all of what I've just said and people are giving you grief, then yeah, maybe there's something they've got to fix. They've got to solve, right? All right, Rainbow. Yeah, just get back to me whenever. I've got a couple of other messages now as well. Right, I got my regular mods chat back on the screen, and we're good to continue. All right. Next 2 blocks. You could enchant your shears. I could, but that would take up time. And I have infinite iron, so that's why I don't. Right, all the grey blocks first again. What's the next talky topic, chat? It won't be enchanting shears, I know that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Enchanting shears. Oi, no! Have I played Undertale? I have not. I saw a lot of requests for Undertale pixel art last time we did this. I'm going to stick to stuff I know, most likely. Music and getting inspiration. That's an interesting one. I was doing some music yesterday and it just wasn't really clicking, right? And it's okay, you have days like that. I think it's important to have practice so that you get hands-on with the instruments. It's also important to write down things that inspire you and give you ideas, because sometimes just coming back to them later works, sometimes it doesn't. But I think the most important thing is to like have your goal of like, hey, I want to do the music, and give yourself that opportunity to step up to it every day. You do your practice, you go for the creative. If the creative doesn't work out, you know, as long as you start the action of trying, because a lot of the time the action of just, you know, whatever your process is for being creative, like the action of doing that sometimes is all you need to start the process. But for me yesterday, it really wasn't happening. I spent quite a bit of time doing this and that. And another thing is like learning software is pretty inspiring too. Like I've been learning more about Fruity Loops and what you can do with it. And that can just give you little ideas like, oh, I didn't know you could, you know, stack this thing with that thing. And then it gives you like a jump off point. So like, it's kind of about always doing. It's like putting yourself in the space of doing, because when you are inspired, that's what you're doing. So if you do it when you're not inspired, sometimes it triggers, right? Triggers the process, gets you going. Do I have any tips for repo? I've gotten pretty far in it, but it gets absurd eventually. Yeah, repo, the game that I play all the time and stream every other stream. Yeah, tips. Don't use WASD. You know, use HJK and U. You'll thank me later. It'll all make sense. When you get to the final level, just walk around the boss. Don't fight it. You can thank me for that one later. Yeah, repo. God, I'm so good at that game. So good at it. I've got all. I'm like level 1000, and I've got all of the advancements and the achievements. And yeah, I'm just super good at it. You know, beating it a million times. Just come to me whenever you want advice about it. I'm the guy. Heart Gamer says, I love Xisuma's repo streams. Tell me why. Tell me why you love them. What are your favorite repo stream memories? Do you remember that one time when, you know, we did really good on that really hard level, and then everyone said, X, you're the best in the world at this game, and then we got a phone call from the president saying congratulations. That was a really good stream, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Absolutely no sarcasm detected. Zero sarcasm here. Zero. Sarcasm-free space. When he beat up the blind man in Repo, it was really inspiring. Yeah, we beat that blind man to death. You know? We beat him blind and deaf. Oh my god. What a horrible joke. Oh, is this going to line up correctly? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It don't look like it's going to line up. Oh, no. Things are wrong. Things are wrong big time. I can fix them, though. It's not too bad. Yeah, I kind of made a mistake somewhere around here. Probably not paying the most attention. Probably distracted, like as if there's a bunch of people talking into my ear or something. Probably something like that. I guess all of this is gonna go. You study psychology, and often when I watch streams of VODs, I get a random urge to go study again. Take that how you will, I suppose. I think you are perhaps realizing the value of your own time. Like maybe you should go study instead of watching Derpy Man beat up a blind and deaf man. As a person with very low vision, that was funny and personal. Yeah, because I'm not... The joke isn't... The joke is just absurd. It's not at someone for something. It's just a general absurdity, which is funny. That I think is a thing with humor. There's a lot of that gets misunderstood sometimes. Is that a lot of the time it's not about the thing. It's just, hey, this would be really absurd. Studying is so boring, though, says a Thesaurus. Maybe you're studying the wrong thing, then. Like, if you're in high school, you got to go through, you know, the normal education, so you know the basics, so you'd be fit out there in the wild on your own. You know your basic maths and stuff. But, like, so let's say you're in school and, you know, maths is boring or whatever. Like, imagine finding something you can study that you're really into. And then give that a go. Maybe you like learn the value of studying through studying something else. All right? Bit of a strange concept, but then maybe it'll make a little more sense why you need to study certain things or not. Again, like now that I'm putting this bit together, it's kind of like, it's not quite fitting. Is it because I've made another big old... Actually, yeah, I think I have done something kind of odd here. Yeah, I've done something really odd where I've not fully paid attention, so... Wow, stuff looks really bad. Oh, gosh. This gets worse! Gets worse each time I go to it. So that one there, Oh my god, this is so bad. This is so bad. I'm multitasking very badly. What was my favourite subject in school? None. I hated school. I didn't want to go, and I didn't. I don't recall, like, I had a very bad time at school, and honestly, like, my favourite lessons were just the ones where I didn't get harassed. If it were quiet, that was my favourite lesson. Math is fun until the number disappears. Then it's just mathing with words and letters. That's fun too. I like doing the whole equations of X and Y and figuring them out and stuff. Studying is fun when you have a specific goal in mind. Studying to study is rough. Yeah, I guess the point I was trying to make is if you can study something that you're passionate about, you can go through that process of like enjoying it, absorbing information, and then maybe see the utility of absorbing information about what you learn at school, which like a lot of it is like quite generalized, air quotes, life skills. You know, knowing some basic math is really important, especially when it comes to stuff like finances. A lot of people are really bad at finances, and it can probably be kind of drilled down to just not really having a great understanding in numbers. There's one message in chat, calculus is a pain. The next message, calculus was a blast. You should also find a way to make studying enjoyable. I enjoyed making my notes look pretty, so getting a bunch of glitter pens got me excited to write essays. That's super cool. I like that you figured a way out to do that. As an adult, like, a lot of what I do is generally, like, my own choice. And when I do stuff I don't like, I tend to approach it with a bit more of a disciplined mindset. But yeah, like, if you can find a way to put a spin on that stuff so it becomes a little more interesting, that's super cool. You were homeschooled for most of your school years, and because you actually like learning, that was kind of all you did. Except maths. I'm horrible at maths. Yeah, being homeschooled is super interesting. Saw a post where someone said that maths is like lifting weights for your brain. You probably won't ever need it in real life, but it helps you get stronger. That's true. That is pretty true. Like, that's something about weightlifting is like, I'm very aware that I do it, yeah, I have no goal for it. It's just like, I just like doing it. You know? I just like doing it. What am I achieving? I don't know. When is it ever useful? Hardly ever. Because what's funny is, like, if you lift weights, someone might be like, oh, you know, can you help us move this furniture or whatever? And a lot of weightlifting, like, doesn't... I mean, you are generally stronger, right? And you will probably, like, understand your body a bit better and do all right. But, like, it doesn't make you that great at lifting furniture. Like... You have to train for specific movements and motions, and just doing weightlifting for the sake of it, you're often just like building muscle and that's it. Like you are a bit, but like not a crazy amount of like functional, like functionality. So if you wanted to become like the best at moving furniture, your training routine would probably look a lot different. Furniture lifting championship when? Yeah, let's start the furniture lifting world championship. Yeah, let's do that. Let's call it the World Series. Host it in America and only invite Americans. That's the way we should do the World Series. If no one got that joke, actually, I'm gonna see if chat understands that joke. How much can you deadlift? One couch, yeah. Heart Gamer got it, cool. Yeah, I'm not sure if like Americans are like fully aware of that or not. They're definitely aware of it outside of America because it's like, oh, it's the Basketball World Championships. Exclusively American teams. Okay. It's in rap music as well. I think it's in a Dr. Dre song where he's like, yeah, I've been all across the world, from Florida to California to Mississippi, and it's like, they're all in America. Get a map, Dr. Dre. Get a map of the globe and look at it. I'm joking. Sorry, Dre. We love you, really. Tanglewood. Okay, let's continue. What was the joke? The joke is that a lot of like American competitions have this like World Championship, World Series titling, but it's just an American competition, right? I believe in hockey they might invite some Canadian teams, and also in baseball I think they invite Japanese teams to compete as well. There are other places than America? What? What is this thing called Britain? But to be fair, America is basically a collection of countries. I mean, it's a continent, right? North America is a big continent, so there's a, you know, if you never leave the country, there's still a lot of places to go and see. Still a lot of places. You think there's a place called Made in China? That's where all the stuff gets made. That's where all the stuff gets made. What about yellow next? Let's do the yellow bits. And then some blue. Blue might be all we got left. Should we have a little preview? Oh, you can see it coming together, can't you? If you want to be technical about it, Canada and Mexico are also North America. Yeah, when I said North America, I was thinking about Canada and Mexico, yeah. A third of a continent. I think it's a bit more than that. Then again, maps can be a little bit deceptive, like Canadia's probably absolutely massive, right? What pixel art is X making, says M. Saturn. I will give you the pleasure of figuring it out for yourself when you see the end result in a short moment. Because I'm pretty sure all we've got to do is just put down the blue bits now. And then up here it's all blue too. Considering there was ice underneath it, it may have already looked kind of done from a particular angle. Who could tell me what those are? It's Jigglypuff, Heart Gamer. You're 100% accurate and correct. Definitely Jigglypuff. What's the next Pokemon, yo? What's the next Pokemon? Let me go grab it. It's Bulbasaur. My favourite Pokemon, and if you know me, you know I am not a man of favourites. I routinely reject questions. What's your favourite movie? I'm all like, oh god, I can't say which one's my favourite because I might have left one out, and oh no, I do it a disservice. God, so pedantic. I had one. I remember it was Growlithe, I think. And then its evolved form was like Arcania or something. Is that correct? But I think Growlithe was my favourite. It was just like a cute little tiger dog. I was like, oh, it's cute. Alright, so what I want to do with this one is maybe try and... I'm looking at its shape and maybe try and like squeeze it in here. But I think it's you know, if I put like an actual gap between them, I think it's going to be too much. So maybe we go put the next one over here. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Now... I've got like, I think I'm going to need a gap of maybe just about that much from there. I could, why does the brain always just want to like do stuff in a way? I can't just look and go, let's put it here. It's like my brain's got to be like, oh, maximally squeeze into this space. And now I've got to spend ages calculating stuff. It's like, why me? So let's say we started here with the 3. We would have a 1, and then a 2, and then a 2 again, and then like that. Now we're kind of close to the front, so I think that we're actually going to, yeah, I think we're going to start from this side then maybe. It's tricky. Arcanine, you have an Arcanine tattoo. Wow. That is brave. Growlithe and Arcanine. Okay. Yeah, Growlithe was the one. Growlithe was the one. Okay, so let's see. Push it over here. 3 blocks. So I think the way I'm going to do it, if I put that there, we've got a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 here. That feels a bit more acceptable. One, 2, 3 like that. Okay, I'm going to have to get rid of all of this. Start again. Your favourite Pokemon is Quagsire. I don't even remember that one. But then they added more, didn't they? And then they added more again. And then they probably added more after that. Are they ever going to stop adding Pokemon? That's what I want to know. Yeah, I think I'm happy with putting it where it is right now. That'll work. There's over 1,000 Pokemon. Oh my god. Can you remember? Can you name all of them? Dang, imagine that. I reckon I could... Oh, actually, I don't know. Could I name 1,000... I reckon I could name 1,000 bands or artists if I, like, sat down and just started saying them and someone was, like, keeping track and then they could be like, you said that one already? I reckon I could do 1,000. Be interesting, though, to see, like, what the brain would recall. Because I could just start with, like, a subgenre or a country or, like, a period and, like, my brain would just start throwing names at me. That'd be an interesting little experiment, wouldn't it? There's over 1,000 numbers. I can easily name them. What? Pokemon 1, Pokemon 2. Yeah. Yeah. You cheeky devil. You was never allowed to watch Pokemon or collect Pokemon cards or anything. So I know none of them except there was a crab. Somewhere and you liked it. That's all I got. Is it called Crabbymon? Because their names are so inventive, right? To be fair, a lot of the Pokemon names are pretty cool. But like Growlithe, it's like, oh, how did they come up with that? It's not like Dog's Growl or something. Like Squirtle is like squirt for water. Char, maybe like charred charcoal. Like when you burn something, it gets charred. But they all got some like loose connection. But then every now and then it's like a bird that's called Birdymon or something. Krabby the Crab, brilliant. Just brilliant. There's a video of Brooke telling Season 1 Ash about all the other regions. And that he'll eventually have to catch God. Wow. Because for every new generation of 10-year-olds, there has to be a new set of Pokemon. Yeah, the money machine keeps spinning. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting. We kind of live in an age of abundance where things like the wheels can keep spinning on stuff. And when I was growing up, certain things were a little bit more finite, like they would come to a conclusion. Some people draw this down to like rampant consumerism, and I think that's probably a pretty fair way to interpret it. 2, 3, and 4, because that's part of you know, infinite resources and cyclical consumption. You just got to keep churning stuff out, right? You love Pokemon names so much. A lot of them are 2 words fused together. Some of them aren't, but it's fun to figure out what base words went into the same name. Yeah, it is. It is. Jarno says, I'm still watching One Piece, 12 years in now. What is One Piece? Like, it must be great to be really into something and for that thing to stick around for a long time and keep you entertained. I mean, that is awesome, if that's your thing. For me, it's like I get into stuff and then, you know, I kind of get my fill of it and move on.
And a water turtle. And this could be anything.
Hi.
Maybe some sort of plant.
Joe, you can figure
Lizard.
this out.
Yeah.
You can figure it out.
I'm guessing this is going to be a Bulbasaur.
Well done. You got it.
Yeah, this area is looking great, X.
Thank you. I've really enjoyed it. It's been really therapeutic.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, like have you heard about adult coloring books, which are basically kids coloring books? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, back when I was in university in like 2007, 2008, those were first taken off with all the pre-med students. The people who were super stressed out about their high-intensity pre-medical physics and calculus classes and stuff would be sitting there coloring in their free time just to kind of zone out a little bit.
Yeah, that's it. I remember I was babysitting a kid once and like doing the coloring in, and then I started to get into it a bit. I was like, hey, I want to finish this one, you know, like coloring it all in. It's just very, very relaxing. It's kind of like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, and if you ever want to join Cleo and I on Wednesdays, we do a little craft stream. Sometimes I color. Like, I'll have different printouts from NASA and stuff. Just sit there with some colored pencils, chill, chat. It's a lot of fun.
I should take you up on that. If I find a little activity I feel like I want to do on stream sometime, I could do that. You know, when I was in Japan, they gave us folding paper to do origami.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that was like just a simple activity that like engaged your brain, like a different part of it that you don't normally use. I really liked that, you know. But yeah, I'll think about that, Joe.
That's huge.
I might take you up on that.
Yeah. Well, and even if you don't feel like setting up a camera and sharing what you're coloring or whatever live, you can always just hop in the voice chat with us and hang out and, you know, do it on your own too.
Yeah, awesome. I appreciate the invite, my dude. That's cool.
Yeah, certainly. Well, I'll leave you to it. I was going to say, my stream is wrapping up. Do you mind if I raid you?
Oh, always welcome over here. Yeah, sure. Bring on the peeps.
Excellent.
I mean, we're in your area,
your
so they'll be like right at home as well.
Yep. Okay, well, I've got a few people I've got to thank and, you know, post some links and stuff, and then I'll send everybody over in a few minutes.
Awesome. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it, my dude.
Alrighty. Catch you later, X. And also, if you want to check out the exhibits, they're inside the museum.
Yeah. Two things I wanted to ask you. Did you beat your personal best in Metro Mayhem?
I did. I am ahead of
Nice.
Skiz now, but I'm still on the second page. So there's room for improvement. I think I've got
Awesome.
like 18 hours or something until it closes. So I got to really push it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dang. That's going to be my last opportunity for me today. Okay, I've got to get back over there.
Yeah,
the other thing was the exhibit. I found a whole bunch of villagers sleeping on bed, and they look ridiculous when they're all there.
Yeah, thank you. That's the library.
Was that intentional then?
Well, so I originally had a beacon with a bunch of beds on it, and the villagers just kept breeding and spawning more, and iron golems were protecting them. Just completely free range, just a beacon with beds, no lights around it, just they're fine. And so I migrated the entire village into the library eventually.
Awesome.
And I was just like, how am I going to have beds for all these guys? Do I need to build a dorm? And then I was like, no, I'll just stack the beds on the beacon. They had that outside, they can have it inside, you know?
Yeah, it looks so good. It's so different. But yeah,
thank you.
Do you want to show me where this thing you wanted me to see was then?
Yeah, come on up.
Let's go.
Woo.
Oh gosh, the fireworks. I mean, I'm not going to lose you with those fireworks going off.
Yeah, no, I've got a pretty clear trail here. So, whoops, I'm falling down. I'm down in the main atrium here.
Nice.
So, the different wings of the museum are going to have different exhibits. The east wing is the one I've worked a little bit more on at this point. And this is going to have the electromagnetic spectrum exhibits.
Ooh.
I don't have the elevator in yet, but there is a scaffold here that will take us up, I think, all the way to the radio waves exhibit here.
Ah.
So, like, basically all of the electromagnetic spectrum, starting with radio waves. This was the first radio telescope. It wasn't intended to be a telescope, but they realized they could observe things in space with it. And
is that the one? Is that the one where they detected the background radiation of the universe or something?
Well, that's actually microwave radiation, which is in our next exhibit. I haven't started working on that one yet, but I've got a sign in. And the torches here are going to have this is the rough trail. I'm going to have stuff built on either side. In the infrared, I've got the JWST. But yeah, the visible light exhibit, I haven't built the Hubble Space Telescope yet, but I've got a prism that splits the light into a bunch of colors. I'm
Joe,
pretty happy with that.
This is so good. This is like another approach to armor stand magic is like small details. Nah, let's go big. Look at that. It took me a minute. Like as I'm walking over, I'm like, what blocks are those? Like, wait a minute, what is this? That's so good.
Oh, thank
I love
you.
it.
Yeah, one of the tricks that I was really proud of was I was like, how am I going to make the backing for the gold mirror? And then I was like, oh, if I put the head of an armor stand inside of a block, it turns black.
Yeah.
So it's just the same thing, but I put a block here in such a way that the one armor stand is in the shadow and the one is not, you know?
That's genius. That's really clever. Yo, the exhibitions over here, is this what it looks like when you go through the museum IRL?
Well, so in the real world, this isn't a museum.
Oh, okay.
So I'm taking liberties with the inside of the building because the building was originally a bunch of research labs where they like worked on transistors and like the C computer language.
I see.
And a bunch of other stuff. But it wouldn't be very visually interesting to walk through. So I'm kind of decided to put a museum in here.
That's cool. Yeah, it looks great so far. I'm loving it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, hoping to add some more things over the course of the next month or two. I've got a lot of things planned out. It's just execution at this point.
Yo, I know what this is. This is my favorite record, Joe. It's Dark Side of the Moon.
Ooh. Indeed.
That's
Everybody
so
loves Pink
cool
Floyd.
that you put that in there.
Of course. Pink is everyone's favorite part of the visible spectrum, and Floyd as well, obviously.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Thank you. But yeah, that was most of what I wanted to show you, so thanks for checking in and checking things out.
All right, dude. Yeah, thanks for the tour, man. This place is awesome.
Cool. I'm going to go wrap up my stream, and I'll send people your way.
Nice. Right. I'm going to get back to my therapy.
Already enjoy.
See you, Joe. For those of you that didn't get the joke, I am aware that is a light beam shining into a prism and creating the spectrum of visible light color. It also is on the front cover of a favorite album of mine. You might have heard of it, Dark Side of the Moon. What a classic. What a classic that one is. Who's listened to that record? I feel like if you get into music and you're like, right, what's all the good music out there? You're gonna hear about that record pretty soon. You got it on vinyl, nice. You thought it was the light side of the sun. I mean, you know, you got it flipped, you got it twisted. I feel like most people have heard that one, says Soupy Sauce. Exactly, but like there's new people being born all the time. That's the thing. You start to get old, right? You grow up, like the things that are current become irrelevant. The things that are classics slowly start to fade. That is the nature of like time and culture, I guess. Twisted Sister Tool. No, Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd. We're talking about Pink Floyd. What is my favourite second level subdivision of the UK? Say what? Second level subdivision? I didn't know we were subdividing here in the UK. We are becoming the olds. Exactly, yeah. It like part of it's a shame. Like I really do feel like I guess maybe not. Like when you're young and you find stuff, like it's the act of finding the stuff and enjoying it and having great times. That's what counts. It doesn't I don't think it actually matters if it's, you know, Dark Side of the Moon or you're listening to like Lil Uzi Vert. If you're having a great time, like that's what it's about when it comes to enjoying music. Just have a great time. So yeah, like I don't think like it has to be a particular piece of music that you need to go and enjoy, right? It's just if you enjoy it, that's great. But it kind of, in some ways, it kind of makes you sad just knowing that there's loads of great music that people have enjoyed and really connected with. But over time, a lot of it will start to fade into obscurity. Joe, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome all the raiders. You know exactly what we're up to because you were here technically a moment ago and we were hanging out with Joe. Oh, I forgot my shears. Also saw the Wall film at the movies when it was released. Blew my teenage mind. The Wall film. Yeah, oh, we're talking about Pink Floyd, right? Yeah, I'm not sure I've actually seen that. Not sure I've actually seen their movies. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. Boom, boom, boom. Something like that. D. Sodom is a good record, Dark Side of the Moon. But I'm one of the oddballs that like Syd Barrett era Pink Floyd most popular. Yeah, for me, pre-Dark Side of the Moon, I never really got into much. It was always the stuff after. I might go back and listen to it sometime. Maybe now my ears are a little broader and I'll get that stuff a bit more, you know. Pink Floyd is such a mark in music history, yeah. You see, I feel like some bands have the kind of momentum to propel them into history. I think Queen is like one of those bands. The Beatles, obviously. Pink Floyd might be in that bracket. I'd love to think Genesis should be up there, but to be fair, I feel like Genesis, I don't know. Like, I don't hear or notice them much. I mean, I hear their songs, but I don't see them talked about in the same way people talk about Beatles or Pink Floyd, right? Like, you'll hear it, but there'll be less of a hurrah, and like, it just makes me sad, you know? Like, one day, maybe 100 years from now, no one is listening to these bands. Like, it could be a thing. Xisuma, have you heard of this artist called Soulside Eclipse? Nah, never heard of them. If I've never heard of them, they're probably rubbish, you know? How I listen to The Doors? Yeah, I've listened to The Doors. I've done my, like, deep dives into history. I used to, like, get through the, you know, there'd be these, like, 500 greatest albums of all time lists, and I'd just, like, get stuck in and get through loads of it. Shine On You Crazy Diamond, amazing song. Absolutely amazing. They creak a lot, The Doors. Yeah, creaky band. Yeah, let's look at like Hermitcraft, for example. Like, it'll fade, you know. Everything fades. Everything has its moment, and then it just becomes the past. And I feel like that's accelerated lately. I feel like today content is easier to produce, but therefore it makes it more disposable. And I kind of feel like maybe there's less of an incentive to create timeless content as well. Like, do you ever get the feeling that you watch like a new piece of content and it's made to be timeless? It's made to be forever. I get the feeling there's not a lot of that about anymore. I can say that for myself because I do snapshot videos. That's very like, what's the latest thing that's happening here? When I make my Hermitcraft episodes, I would like to think they're timeless, but they're more of like an ongoing show, I think, than having some sort of universal statement to them, if that makes sense. Something that transcends time a little bit. I don't know how the heck you would do that with Minecraft content. I mean, tutorials, while they're relevant, are kind of a little bit like that, but they're much more practical. Oh, this bit where I put black here, that's actually not what it would be, would it? Some hermits said that Hermitcraft episodes aren't rewatched a lot, while solo series are. Interesting. I've not heard that before. I guess it's easier to rewatch solo content because there's not that like continuity of, you know, what else is happening on the server, right? It's just that one person's thing. I've often wondered about having a solo series. I kind of, if anything, I've always struggled to do multiple worlds, but I think at this point in time, starting a solo series is not where I want to go at all. But I kind of wish that I had one in the past, and that I had a place to like just go and do your own little projects and stuff, like a forever world. Like, I wouldn't want to start a forever world, but I kind of wish I had one. And it was full of stuff, and every now and then I'd take an idea and just go have fun with it in that world. I did actually, when I got started doing Let's Plays, I did actually start a Xisuma's World. It was quite interesting because people on YouTube were kind of just going in and just making a series, right? Episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. And being from the UK, we have this thing over here where a lot of our shows series tend to not have a lot of episodes. We tend to create shows that are a bit more timeless by being a smaller thing to watch. Whereas across the sea in America, a lot of American television was serialized and there would be lots and lots of episodes and it would go on for as long as it could. So it's like a really different approach. So when I started my series, I sort of took inspiration from that and I decided that the first season would just be 6 episodes. So those 6 episodes, they kind of focused in on an individual chapter of like, you know, what I'm doing in the game from one thing to the next. All right, we've got a little Bulbasaur there. This one actually isn't quite as distinct, but I think the green of the bulb gets it across the line. I got a feeling cyan might have been a better color pick here somehow. Forever Worlds are apparently very popular content-wise. I wanted to start one, but it feels intimidating. Not sure why. I mean, because it's a huge commitment, right, to have a Forever World. Can't ever reset it again. I think one of the things that comes to mind when you talk about Forever Worlds is Etho's Let's Play. That's like a Forever World, it feels like, without intentionally being one. So some of y'all think the light blue is off. That's kind of what I feel. That's why I went and grabbed the cyan. Let's try replacing a bit of it. I do not know what Cubfan is up to with that death message. Hello, what do I think of linen bedding? That wasn't on my thoughts list today, I'll tell you that. Cubs running Metro Mayhem. Oh, okay, that's a death message from there. I need to go back over there, actually, and maybe get in another run. So we've done 3 pixel art pieces. I mean, basically, it's always going to be busy, so I should go, like, get in line. But yeah, like, apparently the season ends in a day or less or something. This is my last opportunity to play. So I kind of want to have another crack at it. Right, we definitely missed a few bits. It looks so much better now. So much better. And I put the blue away because I thought I was done with it. Typical. You'd watch the heck out of Xisuma Forever World. Yeah, I can see why it'd be appealing, actually. I think it's the continuity of it. It's an interesting thought that we don't have that same level of, like, continuity over here when we do the multiplayer stuff, you know? But I think my days of doing Minecraft content like that are quite behind me. But you never know. You never know with life. I have a bit of a weird attitude. Like, in my head, sometimes I'm like, well, you know, if I had a horrendous accident and lost my legs and, you know, couldn't run and exercise the same again, I'd get stuck into this game. I'd do that activity. Like, that might be a good thing, but it seems a bit morbid, you know? I'm prepared. Like, if something knocks me down over here, I'll just pivot and do something else. I'm sure it won't be that simple. I'm sure, you know, there'll be someone out there in the audience that has suffered some sort of debilitating thing like that. It's not a laugh, right? But the point is, you know, in the back of my mind, I've always got this tier of things that I want to do. And if for some reason I can't do the things higher up, I'll just do the things below them. Which is very strange. Thank you for the raid, Joel. I appreciate it. Thank you as always. One day I hope to return the favor. Appreciate all the raids. Oh, look at that. We're done. Today we did pixel art. This might be a thumbnail, but then again, we had an absolutely hilarious moment earlier discovering those villagers. They might make the cut for the thumbnail. Who knows? Solo or limited multi, 2 to 3 people, are easier to rewatch. Same with one-off series, where each episode is standalone. Yeah, so it's about the rewatching aspect then, I guess. Here's the thing, peeps. Like, I've been doing this for so long now that I don't have that kind of level of enthusiasm to do something like that. But boy, like, to go back in time, I had it, man. I mean, 1,100 episodes of Hermitcraft or something, right? You know, I've been doing this a long time. It just ain't quite the same as it once was. But to put that into a forever world, man, that would be something awesome. The things you could do. Pixel Riff says he's open to playing Phasmo. X, Ren picks an Impulse to be an awesome crew. Yeah, I'm going to, I talked to Ren. I think we've got a date in the calendar. Let me just, because I might forget this again. I'm going to make sure I put that in my calendar. So what I'll do is I'll play with Ren and maybe invite some more people. For me, something that's actually been really great about playing Phasmo is playing it alone and in the dark and embracing the scare. So I kind of just want to go into multiplayer and see what happens one thing at a time, because if the scare factor dies, I might want to recalibrate a little bit, because I am adoring how that game can scare me. And if we change that, you know, we might also discover that we really like the investigation game with friends, you know? It might not be a case of it's no longer scary, therefore I'm not going to play with other people. Anyway, I'd love to play with Pix. If he said that, you can tell him I'm open to it. But for me, I'm just going to do the thing with Ren and then see where we go from there. Did I hear music? The force is on a killing spree. And perish something gracefully. False is such a cool verse on this track. So Cub isn't run. No, wait. What is Cub doing? His name is Mumbo Jumbo. His name is Mumbo Jumbo. Hi.
Hey, X.
Hey, Cub. How's it going, dude?
Good. Doing some runs. What are you up to?
I came over here to do some runs as well.
Let's go.
Yeah. I tried earlier today and I was miserable, so I've needed to, like, take a break and settle into the groove, you know?
I gotcha.
So, who's running it currently? It's only you and me online and the music was playing.
Yeah, I was running it. I had to reset because I missed a jump early on.
Oh, yeah.
I just came back.
It's a pain because your like best is so locked in that if you mess up one thing, you're like, you know, you're probably not going to beat it, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like if I get caught up in the loom or if I jump off the trap door wrong, it's like, yeah, just reset it.
Yeah. Dude, I can't do that. I like when I get stuck in a game like that and I'm just hitting reset, I'm like, I can't do this.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun.
Yeah. You're like, your drive can only take you so far. You're still in the lead though, man.
Yeah, I think that there's gonna be a sub 8 run before tomorrow. I think tomorrow. It ends tomorrow, right?
8 stacks. Do you mean sub 9?
Sub
Okay.
9. Sub 9 run. Sub 9
Yeah.
run, not sub 8 run.
There could be.
It's definitely possible.
Mm-hmm. I wish I could offer you some advice, but like I am just a lowly peasant over here.
How about this? This is some good advice.
Yeah.
Go faster.
Go faster.
Go faster.
Go faster, Cub.
There you go. Thank you, X. Good advice. I'm going.
Nice.
I'm going.
You know what might help you with that? The honey
What's
bowl
that?
Stuff, right? Because you're a man who
Yeah.
knows the mechanics. If I remember correctly, you can drink quite a few bottles of this to make sure your saturation is full, and that's where like sprinting and jumping comes from. Is that correct?
Right. Yeah.
So,
It does help a little bit. Like you usually don't need the pizza, but you can save a little bit of time.
yeah,
that way.
exactly. Do you know how many bottles you can drink before you do a run?
Well, you can drink like an infinite number, but I think there's like a maximum that's like worth it.
There
I'm
is.
not sure what the
There
number is, though.
you will fill up. Like if I could use commands and look at you, I could pull your data and see how much saturation you got.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we could just look it up too on the wiki. It's probably
Or
like
that.
2 saturation. You know?
I think it's
So, like-
for some reason 4 bottles is the thing I have in my mind because I tested it a long time ago for a snapshot video. So I know that there is like, unless you've just like respawned and eaten a golden carrot or something, like you can usually have quite a few to top you up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, like, in order to get
Yeah.
max run, if we crunch that, then... Yeah. Are you going to run it now? Are you going to run it?
I'm going to do it.
Right, while you're
do it.
doing that, I'm going to watch you a little bit. Oh, do you know what? Actually, I'm going to watch you. I was going to go to the wiki, but no, I think I'll watch you. All right.
Okay. Yeah,
All right,
here we go.
Good luck, dude. I'm supposed to be watching. I'm trying to get the voice thing open. All right, look, he's off. He's so fast. Let's see if we learn anything. Oh, Kirby's going to start again. That's starting again if I've ever seen it. Did you get sticky fingers?
That's an example. Yeah.
We'll
We'll try that one again.
go for it. Do 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 do. Oh wait, I'm not on free cam. This looks good. The middle bit wasn't open. I actually remembered to check that earlier, which is kind of like not my style. Oh, going down there instead. What are we thinking? That's faster? Interesting. Didn't look like that would be faster. Maybe Cub's like, hey, I'll keep going because that probably makes so little difference. Man, the timing on that cobweb jump is insane. Oh. It looks like Cub runs to this one before jumping again. Right, let's check out the technique. What do we got going on here? We got a bit of double music going on, I just realized. That looks pretty gracious going through there. Right. Pause the other music. Oh, you got the shortcut. The shortcut is open. Where's he going? Up here. Go Cub fan, it's your birthday. Got caught under the block. I'm seeing like those little blemishes stack. You don't want that. That's a fast run through there though, bouncing off the slime. Taking a second to think about it, and then, oh, the timing on the jump. So good. So good. Oh, what a professional. What a professional. Right, getting the food here actually slows you down. But you need that food. Oh, you don't need to go to that one. Dude, this is so good. Oh, you got hit. Keep going, Cub. Keep going. He's going to go to the left. That was like the one tip that I might have had for Cub. You know that bit of water? You can go left. No. Right, he's right. He's coming in on the right, not the left. Why is that? Is there another jump here now? Oh! Oh, we found another shortcut and just go all the way. Wow, that's faster. Okay, I might try that jump then. Okay, he's going to sprint up the stairs, maybe? That looked like that didn't work. Good old bounce. Lovely stuff. Oh, missed the fall. That's kind of unfortunate. The fall should be a little easier. Oh, look how quick he went through there. A little bit of damage from the TNT, I noticed. Oh, that actually kind of looks a bit more direct, that route. That looks easier to whiz through. I'll have to practice that jump at some point, because, I mean, it looks easier when Cub does it, right? But it kind of looks like it's not the hardest jump to get the timing of. Anyway, I don't think this will be a PB run unless everything now is flawless to the end. But hey, I haven't even seen what that personal best run looks like. Oh, that was so good. Okay, Cub, I think you can do this. Is he going for the fire jump? Oh! I think that's the run, right? Like, you've got to get that first time. This is promising, though. And then this last bit for him is probably going to be a piece of cake. Yo, that was really good.
I thought it was pretty rough. I thought it was pretty rough.
Well, as an observer, I saw there were a couple of hiccups, but
Yeah.
you never know because I don't know what your personal best run looks like. Oh wow, okay, so yeah, wow.
Yeah, it's still under 10. Under 10 is decent.
Yeah. Do you mind if I get a run in?
You go for it.
Right, I'm gonna switch to sitting.
What's your PB? Oh, 11, 20. Yeah, you got this, X. You got this.
I reckon getting under 11 is doable, but I kind of need to probably play for like 30 minutes before it starts to click, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you do a couple runs in a row here. I think you get it.
All right.
11 for sure.
All right. I saw you do one or two things slightly different to me, like in the water room where you can go left or right and miss the up and down bit. Going to the right looked so much better, but is that a difficult jump?
Yeah, the right is significantly harder.
Okay, and
like
then
a lot harder.
The other jump was past the hairy eyeball. You jumped off the glass to the ice. That you also made that look easy, but I wasn't sure if it was or not.
That one is not too bad. That one is not too bad.
I think for now I'm gonna stick to like trying to get a better score, but when I do some practice again, I'm gonna try those two jumps. I think.
Yeah. Sounds good. Good luck, X.
Thank you. Right, let's do all of this. Wish me luck, people. Wish me luck. We'll sleep. Oh, do you know what the thing is? We do the runs now, and we don't even click on the beds because that slows you down. So it's funny how we did that in the beginning. Let's juice up. One thing I will do, if I slip up, I'm not going to come back for a restart. I'm going to go through the whole thing because I still need to make gains.
Regaming the honey. You'd love to see it.
Yes, I am, Cub. All right, let's do this. Off we go.
Go fast. Go.
Go fast. What a great tip. It's Coach Cub. Oh, my God. I'm on a trapdoor. Coach Cub with the advice. Oh, my God. It's the middle open. It's not. So we've got a through here. Right, and then get across the other side. Okay, keep going. Which is what Cub didn't do last time. I don't know why. Is there a reason not to go through the middle here? Felt like I actually slowed myself down a bit there. Oh no, I missed the last jump. Okay, so what we saw Cub do was run this bit and then jump again. A little better timing, I reckon we could get that. Okay, I'm going to spin the other way because I always spin the other way. Oh. No, getting really caught on stuff there today. The shortcut might be open, but I'm going to go this way. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That's... If I get a... Like, if you get a personal best on a run like this, you're like, oh my God, that simple thing. Like, it could have been so much better. This is why I derive more pleasure from doing stuff like Redstone. Okay. Right, which way are we going? We're going to the right, which is what I generally prefer. Yeah, thanks for that. Oh! Nope, timing was really bad. That's okay. Got the first one, though. That feels good. It's better than last time. Right. Oh, I jumped too quick off the next one. Because I remembered the shortcut and then I didn't respond properly. Ah. I got slippery fingers, man. I got sweaty palms. I keep holding down spacebar. It's not very good. Need to correct that. Okay, that bit's... Nah. Felt nice, but then it wasn't. Was that skull painting animated? Yes, it was. Mr. Eagle Eye. With the keen observation. Oh, I missed it! I jumped over it! You can see how, like, dipping in and out of this bit is just so much slower. Oh, I'm having trouble with those today. Okay. Right, let's try and get that sprint. Yep, got it. Now this bit, I have never really done successfully. Wow. Oh, I shouldn't have come this way after, should I? I shouldn't have done that. Whew! I got through that bit really good. Now, we're not going to do the ice jump because I'll fluff it up, so we'll go this way. Okay, but what we do want to do is get across to this block. Right, this here feels like another area where if you just pay a bit more attention as you're running, there's some gains to be had. Okay, there we go. This is usually pizza eating time, but not today. Sparks Guy says everyone is so nice here. Yeah, welcome to the community. We're a good bunch. No! That was that was exactly not what you're supposed to do when you're collecting those extra little head taps. Right. Now come on, let's go into swim mode. Okay, so here's where I've just been doing absolutely awful today. Nope. Personal best, I'm pretty sure is out the window now. Oh dear. Okay. Whoops. Nope. Whew.
His name is Mumbo Jumbo. 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 His name is Mumbo Jumbo.
Right, now my nemesis. I kind of wish I hadn't have done that, actually. It looks like sometimes people jump all the way across. I would have actually liked to have known how I was doing in terms of time. Yeah, that jump, I got it totally wrong because it looked like you went straight over. And I try and land on the first wall. And even though it's a simple jump, for some reason it just, every now and then it messes with me. And
you can try the right wall too. Like
yeah,
you can make
because it's
the
lower
left
down.
Wall, but the right wall is a lot easier and barely any time difference.
I'm a little gutted now that I didn't get to see my time because I'm not sure if I really made any gains or not on that one.
Yeah, hit the button. See what it is.
Oh well, it's been running for a little longer now, hasn't it?
Close to what it was. Yeah, I think it was probably gonna be close.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get that one. Just
yeah, let's go.
Might take me a
Go
while.
again.
You want to go?
Again. Go again. I want to
Yeah?
see you go again.
All right, okay. Got to lock in. Got to juice up.
You got this. You got this.
All right, man. Let's see what I can do here.
Good luck.
Becca11, thank you so much for 58 months. Did you have a chance to listen to Jockstrap album? Yeah, honestly, that didn't really do it for me. I appreciate the suggestion, but sometimes, you know, I haven't been like too hard on music lately. I've been listening to less generally because I've been being creative. But I did give it a try. Maybe not as much as I once would have. But yeah, I don't know. Something about the vibe didn't quite do it for me. Right, let's lock in. Up we go. Got around that pretty good. And through that pretty good. Whew. Okay, feeling good about this. Get through there nice and fast. Okay. Time in. Hello. That felt really good going through the honey bit. You know, I think I like games like this when there's loads and loads of improvements to be made and you're just always getting better. When you get down to these sort of runs where it's like every little bit counts, oh man, it wears you down a bit. Whew, that was straight through. Because I think right now we're on a personal best run, no doubt. So it's like, can we keep that going? But this feels extraordinarily good. Okay, we're going to go to the right again. Oh, and you're running away. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, it's going to hit me again. Oh! See what I said a moment ago? That literally felt like a personal best run. And then... Oh, just the timing there was so unfortunate. I jinxed it. Yeah, well, the thing is, if I don't say anything out loud...
Unlucky.
I'm still going to jinx it in my head.
Again. You go again.
Yeah, you alright with that?
Yeah.
Alright, thanks, my dude.
I've done a lot of runs, so like I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not in a hurry to do more.
I was literally saying, like, this feels like a personal best run so far. You know, like, everything had gone as smooth as it could have done. And then, it's over in an instant.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
That's how it goes. Right, I'm going to go in again.
All right, good luck.
We pressed the reset button, right, people? Okay, nicely aligned. Oh, we're looming! We're looming twice! Has it ever been done before? A double loom. Hey, the middle's open, so that compensates. Okay. Double looming. Do you know what? I think strafing here, you go slightly further, right? The old strafe jump. Oh, I think I've figured out the timing going through there now. Yeah, something clicked. There's like a little wait and you let yourself run up onto the iron bar again. That feels good. This bit here, if you can figure out a way to get through that smooth, I think that's another area for improvement. A very tough one to get properly smooth. Oh, I'm leaning in. I'm leaning in. Do you ever do that? Just start leaning in towards the screen. Oh, gosh. Whoo, straight through. Okay, so what? No, don't jinx it. Oh, I've already jinxed it now, haven't I? I've already jinxed it. You know what I was going to say. But I didn't say it. Lock in, lock in. Going on the left. No, we're not going on the left. What the heck? Okay, I'm going to just... Yeah, you're lame. Oh. Okay, it might have been a bit slower, but I didn't die, and I successfully timed jumps. Those are good things. Those are good things to happen here. Now, this area we can improve on, because I was holding down spacebar. That is a absolute pro tip, not to hold down spacebar. Whew! See what I mean? Oh. Oh, we are on track. Absolutely on track. Okay. Feels pretty good. Let's see if we can get the next one. Oh, we did it! Now, here, you have to go down and then go bop, bop. Lovely. That's the way. Okay, we know what's next. I built this area, man. Okay, got the sprint jump in. Now this one, if I fail it, I've got to remember to go to the letter. Yeah, we're going to fail it, go to the letter. Yeah, that would have killed me, I'm pretty sure. Whew. Alrighty. It's feeling good. That's a nice little exit through that area. Eat on the ladder. God, my hands are so sweaty right now. Absolute sweaty hands. They call me Sweaty Hands McGee. Why is that funny? What is the origin of that joke? Something, something McGee. Okay, sprint. Nice. Okay, here's my nemesis jump of late. Whew! Whew!
His name is Mumbo Jumbo. His name is Mumbo Jumbo. His name is Mumbo Jumbo.
Might have gone one too far then. Oh, what's that mean?
His name is Mumbo Jumbo.
Oh, that could have really messed me up. Okay. Nemesis jump done. I hate that jump for some reason. Okay. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Whew. That's got to be PB. That's got to be PB right there.
Certainly PB. Certainly.
Hell yeah.
Right? Must
Definitely.
be. That seems like it was a huge PB. That was great.
There was not a lot that could have gone smoother for me there. That was really good.
Yeah, you made the sewer jump. You made the wall jump. You made the jump over the lava. Yeah, really good stuff, man.
11-8. 11-8.
Hey, let's go.
11-8. I was hoping for sub 11. Oh man, it's so fine margins, right? I'll take 11-8. That's a big improvement.
You're passing people. Passing people on the
Let's do
leaderboard.
some reordering. Let's do some reordering.
Good job, X.
Might be quite a bit to do here. Okay. Thank you, my dude. Right, I'm behind Jojo then.
Nice, yeah.
I was hoping I could beat Jojo's time. I don't think that's
Still
gonna
time.
happen.
I mean, you're only what? 8, 12 nuggets back? Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Maybe. Do you want to do a run?
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I need a moment of rest as well, so I'll watch you.
Yeah. All right.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, I reckon we can get it. We can get sub 11, and that's very close to JoJo's score. So that'll be an honorific achievement for me if we get it. But it's unlikely. Right, let's see Cub go. So on my run, I'm going to run it through in my head. Didn't we make a mistake? Didn't we double loom on that run? That's avoidable. We got the middle shortcut. There's definitely some like finessing with the spacebar here I need to work on because I tend to not press it as much. Then this bit. Oh, Cub! He's going to restart. He's going to restart. There's a bit there where I think strafing is faster than regular movement, right? So I'm wondering if you can strafe jump down that corridor. That would be interesting if you could. There he is. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
I have
Got me.
I have a question for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Strafing is faster than going just straight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's faster to go like forward and to the side than just just forward.
When you go down the anvil bit, I strafe from side to side. Now, I don't know if that's actually faster, but like if you strafed in a straight line like this, if I can even do it, is that technically like faster than just going straight?
I think it probably is, but I don't know if it's worth like the loss of control a little bit. But it might be a little bit quicker. I don't actually know.
2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 5 jumps from that side to that side.
I could try it.
Actually, it kind of feels slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, it's 6. Okay. Yeah, it might be a fraction faster.
I could try it. Especially on the big long straightaways and stuff, it might be helpful. I'll try it.
Hang on, I'm gonna do a little. All right, yeah, you go. I'm doing a little bit of science.
All right, here we go.
170. No, it'd be 90, 180. So 135, I think. So that's almost perfect. Okay, so we go. Oh, I'm gonna press all the wrong buttons. No, I've got it wrong. I feel like it might be slightly faster to do that. Okay, let's follow Cup. Where is he? He's gotten around it so quick. He's over here already. Oh my god. This looks like some smooth swimming, people. Cub's got a shortcut. He's taking it. Yo, I might have to go for that shortcut on my run. That might be the way I get the lower score, right? Heart Gamer says science with Xisuma. Yeah, oh, it's like almost science. Attempting science. It might not be a 45-degree angle because your W input is faster than your AD. Ah, okay, yeah, yeah. Well, there'll probably be a number that can be calculated. Oh, we got a nice boost from landing on that one. Did you see it? Pearl walks sideways in the shortcut. Ah! Now that's some fancy stuff. Right. The not holding spacebar going through here is a real good strat. This is a cool run. Oh, well done. Looks like you jumped from slightly lower to get through that little gap. The wind charges may or may not be out, but we can't see them if they are or they're not. Wow, that's such a tricky jump. Because I think you got to fling yourself around without hitting a block. So that way across actually might be quicker. It looks quicker. I think I might embrace that. Like, jump to these two blocks. Hopefully that's not one you can mess up and get slowed down on. This here, I honestly think maybe just going straight for the ladder would work better for me. But hey, we know what to do if we fail the jump. Okay, so this is a really interesting one. Oh, Cub, you missed it. That's pretty much like his run over, though. No PB now. But hey, practice, practice, practice. They are out. The trapdoors didn't flip on your run and Cub's run. Oh, you mean the ones at the slimes? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Area 77. Oh, look at that. So good. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, recover. Absolute recover. Got it on the second one. It's impulse. Right, so this one here, I think Cub just goes straight onto that. Oh, it kind of looked like he landed on the one to the left. Oh, he's going that way. Interesting. I don't think that'll be a PB run. Hey, hey, hey!
I don't think so. Hey!
Still very impressive. 9:31. I mean, that's really not too far off, right?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I missed a jump in the mesa section, though.
Yes.
Which is what killed it. But yeah.
So it's 2.5 nuggets a second. A jump like that is probably like 3 seconds or more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you missed the jump, then you got to have the time to come back and then redo the jump. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's at least 2-3 seconds. So it's probably, 5 to 10 nuggets.
I think you're right about getting a sub-9 run on this. That'll be a legendary score, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't think you can make a mistake to get if you have I think you can make a mistake and still get in the 9 single-digit nugs, but
Yeah.
I don't think you can make a mistake for sub-9.
You cool if I give it another shot?
Go for it.
I got like one more run in me today, I think. I'm also feeling quite calm, so
That's good. Yeah.
fingers crossed.
Hold up on honey.
Oh yeah, juicing up, juicing up.
I think there is wind charges missing in the wind tunnel.
Yeah,
Like
and at the slimes. They're definitely missing at the slimes.
yeah, I may have to message Impulse about that. I know he's been filming that a lot. So
And it's slow to do as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Thank you. All right, chat. Here we go. We're off. No loom for me. I'm not looming. Oops. No middle, no middle. Not the best, but little things like that, don't worry about it. So here's where, when I strafe from side to side, it kind of feels like you cover a bit more ground. So if you could maneuver that to just go straight, that would be better. So here it's jump once, jump twice, then on the ground and jump again. And if you get it right, you go straight into the water. Nice little turn. Ah, hit my head. Not good. Okay, we're coming through, we're coming through. Going up. Very speedy. There might be that shortcut here. I think it's shut. I think it's shut. Oh, I might have not seen it. Why can't I go through? No new PB. I don't know how the heck I unsprinted or unswam there. But that was rough. Right, let's try and get everything else real good. The pressure's off, so... You know, going through that one straight every time now, which is good. I do not know when I unswam, but I must have hit something and unswam. Oh, stuck there. I guess we can try a couple of things here now. So one would be... no, let's back up, back up, back up. Right, so let's say we just got here and it's coming towards us. Because that feels like the more likely scenario. Or... Just keep going, I was thinking. Just keep going. The POV change was funny. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's like, hey, from me to you. That didn't work. Oh, well. Okay, right, so... Don't hold down spacebar. Ah, you see, like... I need to get the timing correct, but you can tell when I jump too late, right? If I just hold down spacebar like I did before, it ruins the run. Not out of wind charges there, are we? There you go. Jump a little early, but you know. Let's try the one on the right. Let's try the one on the right. So this is like... Nope. We can get back up. Ah. Yeah, I think that one's probably a bit too tricky for me. So if we're doing the one on the other side... Yeah, that one I'm going to get more consistently, aren't I? Eat a little pizza. That slows me down here in the water. Right, so this jump... Yeah, that's quite a doable jump, I think. Oh, hello. Right, then this one, I might as well practice. Hold space. Yeah, not close enough, not close enough. In which case, it would be smart to just go around like that and then let the TNT... can kind of half get in a tiny bit earlier, but it's going to be tricky to time. Because every little bit counts, you know? Let's try this jump. That feels quite doable. I mean, that's only one time I've done it, so you would also get the jump in as you run. Jump. That's got to be doable. It feels it. I've done it twice now. Yeah, that's totally doable. All right, and that cuts off a fair bit of time. Then land on that slab, jump, jump, and you can walk over. And then here, I'm still... almost got it. Almost got... Oh, where am I going now? Is there actually, like, a way out from here? Or is this, like, It's just like the shame of going over the edge. I can't actually get back. Okay, I can. So when you approach this bit, like I think you want to clip that and jump, yeah. And then turn and go. All right. Okay, then.
Listen, Grian. Nobody touches my bush.
Okay, then.
It all started when Green
Here's another one to practice.
played himself like a xylophone.
Yeah, got that one.
Dark monster
I'll get them all now that it don't count.
skills and crazy vocal acrobatics. I'm a legend of the
Yep. See, I don't know if that's because I've warmed up and my timing's good now, but like,
His name is Mumbo Jumbo. His name is
when it's
Mumbo
not the run,
Jumbo.
that's when you'll get
His
it.
name is Mumbo Jumbo. His name is Mumbo Jumbo. His name is Mumbo Jumbo.
Okay, what about this one that messes me up a lot? Yeah, just go straight over all of it. Okay. We can definitely improve on our PB, but that's probably all the time we're going to have for today. Yo.
Hey.
Oh man, I came out of swim mode, and I just stuck in front of the little magenta terracotta thing, and it was like,
Oh.
that's that run done, you know?
Yeah, it's annoying when
That's
that
that one
happens.
done. Yeah.
It's tough to recognize when it happens too, because you
You don't
looks
really
the same
see
from
it.
your first person
Exactly.
perspective.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
rough one. But hey, I got in some good practice and found some better jumps and routes, so I could get better than this, but it's all going to change with season 2.
I'm excited to see what changes he makes with season. He's already, I think, blocked off one of the pathways that people were using.
Ah, okay.
You know that way you went above in the Mesa room, like where you sort of circle back around over the way you come in.
Yeah, that little going. Yeah, I know, across the top. So that one's
Yeah,
going to be cut off, is it?
Yeah, he's already added 2 blocks to make that one a little harder. You have to go like out now,
Ah,
the
okay.
glass, and then back. Whereas you used to be able to just jump straight over it on the
Got ya.
terracotta.
Got ya.
Kind of wild.
Cub, question:
I'm
Are you
interested.
streaming by any chance?
Not right now. I'm probably gonna do one more run and then I'm probably gonna call it myself. So.
Cool. Well, good luck with the run, my dude. I'm gonna go find someone to raid
Thanks.
and wrap up my stream for today.
Cheers, X.
Cool. See you, Cub. Bye.
Later.
All right, you heard it, peeps. Just gonna look for someone to raid. Thanks for tuning in today. If you haven't heard my music recently, I published a couple of new demos, and yeah, you might be interested in hearing them. They're on Spotify. That's the other thing. Not just on YouTube. They're on Spotify. So go check out those places. Search up Soulside Eclipse. Check out my music. Thank you for doing that. Stick around if you want to be a part of the raid. We'll go raid Pixel Riffs today. And you can tell them I'll probably hit them up about Phasmo at some point or whatever. But yeah, that's it. Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.